How to stay motivated, a simple guide to keep going. We all know that feeling. You start something new with so much energy and excitement. Maybe it's learning a new language, starting a fitness routine, or working on a big project. In the beginning, everything feels possible. You're ready to change your life. But then, after a few days or weeks, something changes. The excitement starts to fade away. The work becomes harder. You begin to make excuses. I'm too tired today. I'll start again tomorrow. Maybe this isn't for me. Sound familiar? Don't worry. This happens to everyone. Staying motivated is one of the biggest challenges we face when trying to reach our goals. But here's the good news: motivation is like a muscle. You can train it and make it stronger. In this article, we'll explore simple and practical ways to stay motivated, even when things get tough. These strategies work for any area of your life, whether you're studying, working, exercising, or pursuing a personal dream. Understanding motivation, what is it really? Before we talk about how to stay motivated, let's understand what motivation actually is. Many people think motivation is a feeling that just comes and goes. They wait for motivation to strike like lightning. But that's not how it works. Motivation is more like a fire. Sometimes it burns bright and strong. Other times, it's just a small flame. Your job is to keep adding fuel to that fire, so it never completely dies out. There are two main types of motivation. The first is called intrinsic motivation. This comes from inside you. You do something because you enjoy it or because it feels meaningful to you. For example, you might learn to play guitar because you love music, not because someone told you to. The second type is extrinsic motivation. This comes from outside rewards or consequences. You might study hard because you want good grades, or you might work out because you want to look better. Both types are important, but intrinsic motivation tends to last longer. When you truly care about what you're doing, it's easier to keep going when things get difficult. Why do we lose motivation? Understanding why motivation disappears can help us prevent it from happening. Here are the most common reasons. We set unrealistic expectations. Many people expect to see big changes immediately. When progress is slow, they get discouraged and give up. Remember, real change takes time. We focus too much on the end result. When you only think about your final goal, the journey can feel overwhelming. It's like trying to climb a mountain by only looking at the top. You forget to appreciate each step you take. We don't have a clear why. If you don't know why something is important to you, it's easy to quit when things get hard. Your why is your anchor. It keeps you steady when storms come. We try to do too much at once. Some people want to change everything about their lives overnight. They start 10 new habits at the same time. This usually leads to burnout and failure. We don't celebrate small wins. We're often our own worst critics. We focus on what we haven't done instead of celebrating what we have accomplished. The foundation: start with your why. The most important step in staying motivated is understanding your why. This is the deep reason behind your goals. It's not just what you want to do, it's why it matters to you. For example, let's say you want to learn English. Your surface goal might be, I want to speak English fluently. But your deeper why might be, I want to connect with people from other cultures, or I want better job opportunities, or I want to help my children with their homework. Your why should be personal and emotional. It should make you feel something when you think about it. When your motivation is low, remembering your why can reignite your passion. Take a moment right now to think about a goal you're working on. Ask yourself these questions. Why is this goal important to me? How will achieving this goal change my life? What will happen if I don't pursue this goal? Who else will benefit when I reach this goal? Write down your answers. Keep them somewhere you can see them every day. When motivation gets low, read your why again. Set smart, small goals. Big dreams are important, but they can also feel overwhelming. The secret is to break your big goal into smaller, manageable pieces. This is like eating an elephant, you do it one bite at a time. Instead of saying, I want to be fluent in English, try setting smaller goals like, I will study English for 15 minutes every day this week. I will learn 5 new words today. I will have 1 conversation in English this week. These smaller goals are much easier to achieve. And every time you complete one, you build confidence and momentum. Success creates more success. Make sure your goals are specific and measurable. Instead of I want to exercise more, say I will walk for 20 minutes, 3 times this week. This gives you a clear target to aim for. Also, set deadlines for your goals. Without a deadline, goals are just wishes. A deadline creates urgency and helps you stay focused. Create daily habits. Motivation comes and goes, but habits are forever. When something becomes a habit, you don't need motivation to do it. You just do it automatically, like brushing your teeth. The key to building habits is to start small. Very small. If you want to start exercising, don't plan to work out for an hour every day. Start with just 5 minutes. If you want to read more, don't try to read for 2 hours. Start with just 1 page. This might seem too easy, but that's the point. When something is easy, you're more likely to do it. And once you start doing it consistently, you can gradually increase the time or intensity. Choose 1 or 2 habits to focus on at a time. Trying to build too many habits at once usually leads to failure. Master one habit first, then add another. Track your progress. What gets measured gets managed. Tracking your progress is one of the most powerful ways to stay motivated. It shows you how far you've come, even when progress feels slow. You can track your progress in many ways. Keep a simple journal. Use a calendar to mark successful days. Take photos to show visual progress. Use apps on your phone. Create a chart or graph. The method doesn't matter as much as doing it consistently. Choose something simple that you'll actually use. When you see your progress visually, it becomes real. You can see that you're moving forward, even if it doesn't always feel that way. This visual proof can be incredibly motivating on difficult days. Celebrate small wins. We often save celebrations for big achievements. We wait until we reach our final goal before we allow ourselves to feel proud. This is a mistake. Celebrating small wins is crucial for staying motivated. Every small step forward deserves recognition. Did you study for 15 minutes today? Celebrate it. Did you choose a healthy meal? Acknowledge it. Did you have a difficult conversation in English? Be proud of yourself. Celebrations don't have to be big or expensive. They can be simple. Tell someone about your achievement. Give yourself a small treat. Do something you enjoy. Write about your success in a journal. Simply say good job to yourself. The important thing is to acknowledge your progress regularly. This creates positive emotions around your goals and makes you want to continue. Find your motivation triggers. Different things motivate different people. Some people are motivated by competition. Others are motivated by helping people. Some are motivated by learning new things. Others are motivated by achieving recognition. Think about what naturally motivates you. What makes you feel excited and energized? What kinds of activities do you enjoy? What makes you feel proud of yourself? Once you identify your motivation triggers, you can use them to fuel your goals. For example, if you're motivated by competition, find ways to compete with others or with yourself. If you're motivated by helping others, find ways your goal can benefit other people. If you're motivated by learning, focus on what you're discovering along the way. If you're motivated by recognition, share your progress with others who will appreciate it. Build a support system. Staying motivated alone is much harder than staying motivated with support. Surround yourself with people who believe in your goals and encourage your progress. This might include family members who cheer you on, friends who share similar goals, online communities focused on your interest, mentors who have achieved what you want to achieve, coaches or teachers who can guide you. Don't be afraid to ask for support. Most people are happy to help when you're working towards something positive. Share your goals with others. Ask them to check in on your progress. Join groups of people with similar interests. When you have support, difficult days become easier. When you want to quit, others can remind you why you started. When you succeed, others can celebrate with you. Prepare for setbacks. Here's an important truth: setbacks are normal. Everyone experiences them. The difference between people who succeed and people who quit is not whether they face obstacles, it's how they respond to them. Expect setbacks to happen. Plan for them. When you miss a day of studying, don't think I've failed. Think this is normal, and I'll get back on track tomorrow. Create a plan for common setbacks. What will you do if you miss a day? How will you handle busy periods? What will you do when you feel discouraged? How will you restart after taking a break? Having a plan makes setbacks less scary and easier to overcome. You're not failing, you're just following your backup plan. Use the power of visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool that many successful people use. It means creating clear mental pictures of your success. When you visualize regularly, your brain starts to believe that success is possible and normal. Set aside a few minutes each day to visualize your success. Close your eyes and imagine. What will your life look like when you achieve your goal? How will you feel? What will you be able to do? How will others react? What new opportunities will open up? Make your visualization as detailed and emotional as possible. The more real it feels in your mind, the more motivated you'll be to make it real in your life. Some people also find it helpful to visualize the process, not just the outcome. Imagine yourself successfully completing your daily habits. See yourself handling challenges with confidence. This can make the actual work feel more familiar and achievable. Change your environment. Your environment has a huge impact on your motivation. If your environment makes it hard to work toward your goals, you'll struggle to stay motivated. But if your environment supports your goals, staying motivated becomes much easier. Look around your physical space. Does it support your goals or work against them? For example, if you want to read more, do you have books easily available and a comfortable reading spot? If you want to exercise, do you have workout clothes ready and space to move? If you want to eat healthier, is your kitchen stocked with healthy foods? If you want to study, Do you have a quiet, organized space for learning? Make changes to support your goals. Remove temptations and obstacles. Add reminders and tools that make success easier. Your social environment matters too. Spend more time with people who support your goals. Limit time with people who discourage you or tempt you away from your priorities. Learn to restart. One of the most important skills for staying motivated is learning how to restart. Everyone stops sometimes. The key is knowing how to begin again quickly. When you've been away from your goal for a while, don't try to jump back in at full speed. Start smaller and easier than before. If you used to study for 30 minutes a day, restart with just 10 minutes. If you used to run for 5 miles, restart with a 10-minute walk. The goal is just to restart the habit, not to make up for lost time. Once you're back in the routine, you can gradually increase the intensity again. Also, don't waste time feeling guilty about stopping. Guilt is not motivating, it's draining. Instead, focus your energy on moving forward. Ask yourself, what's the smallest step I can take today? Then take that step. Find meaning in the process. While it's important to have goals, try to find joy and meaning in the daily process of working toward them. If you only enjoy the destination, the journey will feel long and painful. Look for ways to make your daily work more enjoyable. Listen to music while you exercise. Study your language with topics that interest you. Work on projects with friends. Reward yourself for completing daily tasks. Notice and appreciate small improvements. Remember that the person you become while pursuing your goals is often more valuable than the goals themselves. Every day you work toward something meaningful, you become stronger, more disciplined, and more confident. These qualities will benefit you in all areas of your life. The role of self-compassion. Many people think that being hard on themselves will increase motivation. They believe that criticism and punishment will make them work harder. This is usually wrong. Self-compassion, being kind to yourself, is actually more motivating than self-criticism. When you make mistakes or face setbacks, treat yourself like you would treat a good friend. Be understanding, encouraging, and supportive. This doesn't mean making excuses or lowering your standards. It means recognizing that struggles are part of the human experience. It means learning from mistakes without destroying your confidence. People who practice self-compassion are more likely to try again after failure. They're more willing to take risks and push themselves because they know they won't be cruel to themselves if things don't go perfectly. Staying motivated for the long term. Short-term motivation is exciting but not reliable. Long-term motivation is quieter but much more powerful. Here are strategies for maintaining motivation over months and years. Remember that motivation comes in waves. Some days you'll feel incredibly motivated. Other days you'll feel like giving up. Both are normal. Don't make major decisions about your goals on low motivation days. Regularly review and adjust your goals. As you grow and change, your goals might need to change too. This is healthy, not a sign of failure. Make sure your goals still align with your values and dreams. Keep learning and growing. Boredom is motivation's enemy. Keep your goals interesting by learning new aspects, trying new approaches, or setting new challenges. Connect with your deeper values. Ask yourself regularly, how does this goal connect to what I care most about in life? When your goals align with your core values, motivation becomes more natural. Practice gratitude. Regularly appreciate what you already have and how far you've already come. Gratitude creates positive emotions that fuel continued effort. Conclusion: your motivation journey. Staying motivated is not about feeling excited every single day. It's about continuing to move forward even when excitement fades. It's about building systems and habits that support your goals. It's about being kind to yourself while staying committed to growth. Remember these key points. Start with a clear understanding of why your goals matter to you. Break big goals into small, manageable steps. Build daily habits that move you forward automatically. Track your progress and celebrate small wins. Prepare for setbacks and learn to restart quickly. Surround yourself with support and create an environment that helps you succeed. Most importantly, be patient with yourself. Real change takes time. There will be good days and bad days, weeks when you make great progress and weeks when you struggle. This is all normal and part of the process. Your motivation journey is unique to you. What works for others might not work exactly the same way for you. Experiment with different strategies. Pay attention to what energizes you and what drains you. Adjust your approach as you learn more about yourself. The fact that you're reading this article shows that you care about staying motivated and reaching your goals. That care, that desire to grow and improve, is already a form of motivation. Trust it. Nurture it. Use the strategies in this article to help it grow stronger. Your goals are possible. Your dreams are valid. And you have everything you need to stay motivated on the journey toward making them real. Take it one day at a time, one small step at a time. Before you know it, you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. The key to staying motivated is not to wait for motivation to find you. Instead, create the conditions where motivation can grow. Start today. Start small. But start. Your future self will thank you for taking that first step.